You know why some of us.
Frankly speaking, I'm here now. Let's run it.
Well, welcome to there you go. Welcome to Frankly Speaking, and Frank Ray III is your host, and I'm Bishop Greg Davis sitting in for him tonight because he is away on assignment. Yeah, he's away on assignment. He's away, so I'm sitting in, and I'm the old guy in the room that's here hosting tonight. But I promise you, it's going to be good. So. Welcome everybody. I'm gonna ask everybody to do what y'all do because I got instructions, y'all.
Right.
I got a blueprint that he left me, and I know he's probably watching while he in church. But I need y'all to invite and share and put some people's name in. Welcome. Hey y'all. Hey Mika. Hey Joy. If y'all could invite and share, and I'm gonna do the same thing. And he told me to tell the panelists to do the same thing. Because I got instructions, y'all, and it's going to be good tonight. So let's take about 60 seconds and invite and share, put some people's names in, and we're going to introduce. There I go. I did it. All right. We're going to introduce our panelists tonight, and I'm going to ask them some questions tonight. We're talking about is marriage for everybody? I don't know. I think we got one. Who's married? Just one person? Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Big Mo.
Mo is married. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. And we're going to finish.
Okay, then, wifey.
We're going to fit. Oh, God. When he asked me to do this and he said who was on it clear, I said, oh, God.
What is that supposed to mean, Bishop?
Yeah. Oh, you're going to keep it live. Anyway, 30 more seconds to invite and share. I'm Bishop Greg Davis. When the right one comes, collides tonight with Frankly Speaking on tonight. Frank is out tonight, and I am your host I'm your guest host tonight, and only for him would I do this because that's my nephew. And so that's invite and share tonight. I promise you, it's gonna be good because it's not about the host; it's about those that's on the panel. So y'all invite and share tonight. 20 more seconds. Just invite and share. Who's in the house? If you put your names in there, please. If you are on, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, let's invite and share on tonight. All right, I'm gonna let the panel introduce themselves, starting next to me. Clee, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Clee, also known as Cleonce on Instagram, social media. So follow me, you guys. Yeah, I'm Clee. I'm here to bring the excitement.
All right, Mo, because we got a chair missing. Go ahead.
Okay, hey y'all, my name is Mariah, but I'm Catch Mo if you can on Instagram. I'm excited to be here. I think this is our last show before the very last show, and I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to have a new host for the night and see my brother Money. I'm ready to have some fun and talk about this topic that I'm gonna get picked on tonight. I feel it.
Hilarious. All right, and my brother.
Cool. Money in the building. I am money.amg on Instagram. Here to have an open discussion, man. I ain't here to ruffle too many fellas. And welcome to the show, OG Bishop.
Yeah,
Good to
man.
have
You know, I done been on before, so I'm used to y'all. This is not
Yeah,
intimidating for me.
yeah,
I done been on with y'all before.
yeah, yeah. Most
I'm
definitely.
just honored that he asked me to be with the younger folk, you know. Being I just
Yeah.
turned 60, you know.
Oh wow, happy
Okay.
birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2
happy
weeks ago.
birthday.
Thank you. So let's do this. Frankly speaking, live coming soon to your airwaves, FM 104 and AM 1240. Frank is taking it to the air, y'all, and on WAVN. Make sure that you support him. I'm so proud of him. Frankly speaking, is going to the airwaves. So I'm sure you're gonna hear some of these voices on there, and we're proud of him. He's gonna be playing music and talking, and so we celebrate him, and we'll announce it again. So let's get to it. Let's finish up the questions from last week that were given to you all, and I think we had like three more questions, and then there was a bonus. So last week you all talked about marriage and having families, that stuff that has to do with the city girl culture, FNF mentality, and the glorified culture of having this woman here, that woman there. So we're going to continue to talk about it. So he left off at what's your biggest fear in getting married? Is that where y'all left off at? Y'all remember?
Oh,
Okay,
I
all right.
missed last week.
Well, he didn't ask us that. I think that might have been the next question.
Okay, so he told me
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. So that was 4. So let's do that. What
Okay.
is your biggest fear? Like for me, as being my age, that it ain't gonna work. That's just that simple at this point. And I done got set in my ways. And you don't have to be the old guy to get set in your ways. You just have to be. You like I was doing an interview earlier. Somebody was interviewing me. And she said she's been single 3 years. I said that's kind of a long time, because you start getting, and I start saying things to her, and she was like, yeah, that's how I am. Because I know me, I'm getting set in my ways. I don't even want you to move this Kleenex box, you know, if you, yeah. So you get set in your ways. So what's your biggest fear in getting married?
Mine
Clee?
the same, Bishop. Mine is the same because I'm older. Say how old I am, but I'm older, and I think the same thing. That and then being cheated on. I don't want to be cheated on. Like
Ain't
I
no
don't
way
want.
around it.
I mean, probably not. You know, but I don't want to be cheated. But my biggest fear, definitely. I mean, and I can say this, especially now at my age. I'm 36. That's at my age. At my age, I think because I have been single, I've been single for 6 years now, and I feel
You've been
like
single for 6 years?
yeah. So I feel like now I probably setting my ways is definitely one. And then sometimes I feel like, if I get with somebody and they're like super amazing, like I might not know how to handle, like I might sabotage it, like because I'm so jaded right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like healing is always an ongoing process. Like I don't think that I will ever be fully, completely healed before I can get into another relationship. So I just kind of think I kind of fear like sabotaging it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm quick to be like, I'm gonna get you before you get me. You know what I'm saying? So
So you
I
been
Good
kind of
Lord.
fear
Good Lord.
You already lost.
fear being in a relationship or getting with somebody who's genuinely for me because I'm so used to the opposite that if I get what I'm really asking God for, that I might mess it up because my in my mind I'm thinking, oh, he probably doing this, he probably cheating on me. Because it's some men out there who don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of
Y'all,
fear
you the first woman I ever heard say that.
that it's some men that don't cheat. It's some.
Yeah,
Right
y'all
here.
don't say that. Y'all don't say that much. Me too. I mean, if I'm in a I'm talking if I'm in a relationship.
Right,
Right. If
right,
you're in
right,
a relationship,
It
like,
ain't cheating if you're
single,
single.
it's
right.
not. But
Well,
communicate. You need
why?
to communicate that you're single and make sure nobody else thinks they're in a relationship with you too.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's my rule. Yeah, yeah. Because
communicate
Sometimes
that.
they'll enter into a relationship before you.
I mean, it's a lot of women that do that. It is. I'm not
it's a
one of
lot of
those.
women in relationships and the man don't know.
Right.
No, like
No,
dudes be
true.
like, she in a relationship. I'm not. But see, they be playing. They be
you
stringing along.
married. I'm not. I've
Yeah,
heard that.
I've heard that too. Yeah, but that's typically my biggest fear.
I
Just
think that was a real honest answer what you gave. A lot of women wouldn't have said that about sabotaging their future relationships. I think that was really brave of you to say that because a lot of women won't take that accountability and say that. I think what I was most afraid of before I got married, stepping into my marriage, was not so much cheating. I think it was I'm more big on embarrassment. I don't want to be embarrassed. You know what I mean? Of course, you don't want somebody to cheat. That's obvious when you step into a relationship. I just don't want to be embarrassed and I don't want to waste my time. So I take marriage very, very serious. I take relationships serious as well. But with relationships, a lot of things come with that. But with marriage, I think that's a totally different step in your life. So for me, my biggest thing was, love me the way I'm gonna love you, be a good husband the way I'm gonna be a good wife. And you put these expectations on things, but things can always change. So I think my biggest thing was just don't embarrass me at all because I don't want to be embarrassed.
don't embarrass me because if you embarrass me, I'm gonna act a
Not
fool.
embarrass me because like you want your man to not cheat, but even though I don't agree with Ray Baby, but he said that's inevitable. But I feel like, look, if you were to do that, which I don't condone it, just don't embarrass me when you do it.
Just
You
be
know what
respect. Just be
I
respectful when
mean?
you
Like,
cheat.
I don't want you to cheat on me. That's
Cheating.
a
It's
deal breaker
not
for me,
cheating.
but I just do not want to be embarrassed. And I feel like so many men will embarrass their women and not think about home first. I think
I
these little sneaky men are smooth with it. But I just feel like don't embarrass me. That was
So
my
let me
big.
ask you a question. I hear a lot of women say both my generation and y'all just don't bring it home. Is that what you're saying? Are you giving him No, hold on.
No,
Are you giving permission that if you cheat, just
absolutely
don't bring
not.
it home?
Absolutely not. For me, I've said it before on the podcast. I feel like cheating is a deal breaker because I don't think I wouldn't. You get what I'm saying? Because I take marriage so serious. And I don't want to say that I didn't take relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend serious. But with boyfriend, girlfriend, I think it's just that, like just boyfriend, girlfriend. Things is almost bound to happen when you're boyfriend, girlfriend. But when you say those vows and become married, I think that's just a whole new life for me. So I take it extremely serious, and I feel like if I do, you should as well. So if I catch you cheating, I'm not gonna just say I'm gonna get a divorce, but it's definitely gonna be on my mind because that's a deal breaker for me. But for women, a lot of women, that's not a deal breaker. Like you said, a lot of women just don't want you to bring it home. I don't want to see it at all, and I dang on sure don't want to be embarrassed.
Just say what you say, whether I'm here or not. Go ahead.
We want this to go get monetized. So, like, I just don't want to be embarrassed. Like, I don't want nobody to be able to tell me anything about my man. If you were to do anything, I need to know first, which a lot of men won't be that honest. And a lot of men won't. But my thing is this, I don't want to hear nothing about my man from Clee. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to be at the
I probably
weekend.
would never tell you, friend, no way.
But it can't be real, I don't want to overhear anything about my man. It's just an embarrassment for me. I don't want to be the last to know. But that's not giving you permission to do you because I'm not gonna do me because I'm a married woman. That's all I got to do. But she
All
gotta
right,
be
brother.
bad. That's me.
But she
All
gotta
right,
be a
brother.
breaker for me neither. I can.
Oh,
All right. To answer the question, if I had to just give my 2 cents, mine would be just a waste of time. I'm kind of with you, Bishop. You know what I'm saying? The fact that it wouldn't work would irritate me more than anything because I already have my views with it as is. So if I get into it and I put my all into it and it don't work, then I'm probably ruined after that. Like it
but what's
won't. It
putting your
probably
all into it? What's
put
putting your
my
all?
You can do it. Put your back into it.
When you say put
put
your all into a marriage, what does that consist of?
putting my all into it would mean exactly what y'all was just talking about. If I'm not gonna cheat and if I'm not gonna entertain other women, I'm not gonna explore no options whatsoever. I'm just solely focused on you and providing for you and furthering our relationship and being successful the best way I know how to make my relationship succeed. If I'm doing all that and it does not work, it probably won't be I probably won't be doing no vows again with nobody.
Oh, now I agree with that. If this
I'm one and
marriage don't
done.
work, I agree. I probably wouldn't get married again.
I'm one and done on it.
I think so too. I agree with that. But do you think that you could fully commit and be completely faithful to your wife in a marriage?
Right, baby.
Man, look, man, I appreciate the kick out. Man, look, I just think that if that's asking a lot of a man to just be with one woman, you know what I'm
Uh-oh.
saying?
Here we
Uh-oh.
go.
Like
Uh-oh.
that's asking a lot of him. It's, especially if this man got money, power, influence. He pretty much got the pick of the litter. Like, I think most women are okay with their man cheating as long as they don't find out about it. Like, as long as he
Well,
don't
that's
get
what I was
rich,
asking now. Is that what she was saying when she said,
they don't want to admit it, Bishop, but they fine with it as long as he.
No. That doesn't mean that I'm okay with it. It just means that I don't know. Okay.
Listen,
And
if
what I don't know will hurt me.
If he ain't smashing your co-workers, women who don't like you, family members, people, if you don't find out about it, if he ain't giving you no indication that he cheating, how can you be mad?
What? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly.
Are you kidding me?
So are you saying what you don't know don't hurt you?
But if I don't know,
in a relationship, says you said what?
Just because I don't know does not mean that I'm not okay with it. That's not the same thing.
But what you don't know,
I'm not okay with my man.
It ain't hurting you though.
I don't know. If I find out, then I got a problem.
Okay, so what? Okay, look, I see women who are more upset that they man cheat with somebody who don't look like nothing versus him cheating up.
No. I see what you're trying to go with it. I think that they do have a problem with cheating, period. But now I'm even more pissed off because you cheated with somebody who wasn't worthy. Because my logic always is, okay, at least if you're going to cheat and risk your relationship, at least risk it with somebody that you can go live and build a life with and be happy with, because it's a chance of us breaking up. So that's what I think with women as well. If a woman going to cheat, at least cheat. Well, I don't condone cheating. But if you are going to cheat, go cheat with a man that is worthy of you cheating. Why would you cheat down? That's what I never understood. Well, me to say that y'all don't think nothing of nothing, I get it. But men, as being a woman, I know Click can agree, men catch feelings just like women do.
If that man want their relationship to keep going, he'll cheat down. If he want to go ahead and end it, if he looking for
FYI, men, if you're gonna cheat, never cheat down, because that's the quickest way for me to leave you.
No, cheating up is the quickest way because you don't look.
Let me tell you something, right? If you cheat up, your girl might stay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. What is cheating up? What does that mean to you?
Somebody
What is
that's doing
cheating
better
at?
than me. Somebody that looks better.
I would say somebody worthy.
Listen, listen, this is
I
a
don't
fact.
think, but I don't think men cheat to cheat up. I think they cheat for good sex.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something.
I don't agree with that.
I'm gonna tell you something, Mo. You 30 years old. You 30.
Ain't no wrong being 30, girl.
No, listen. This is my point. This is my point. This is my point. This is my point. You're 30 is young. If this man cheated with a little 25-year-old tender, you ain't gonna be able to handle this psychologically. If she younger, built better, got some stuff going on, you ain't gonna be able to handle that.
Okay, let me tell you what that's a lie. Let me tell you what that's a lie.
Who's gonna drive you crazy?
The average.
The average woman is not gonna be able to handle that man
Me
with somebody who
personally,
look better than you.
I won't be able to handle my man cheating at all.
But it's gonna drive you crazy.
It ain't gonna drive me crazy. I don't like betrayal. I'm a very loyal person, and it would hurt me. I have vengeful thoughts, but I don't have a vengeful heart. So if my man wants to cheat on me, whether she look like this or look like that, it's gonna hurt me regardless because I'm a loyal person. It's the betrayal more than anything for me. You get what I'm saying? Because up or down, she's not me. That's how I feel.
She might think she's better than you.
But under which one of them circumstances are you leaving though?
No, I'm gonna tell you the one.
I want to say both, but I haven't been in that situation to say. But I want to say both because it's the fact that you weren't loyal to me. You know what I mean? You weren't loyal. My biggest thing is if I can go out here and do this and do this and do that and do that and not see another man, even though I'm not a man, that loyalty for me, it has to be there for me. And I know men are men. And I have guy friends who give me the real, but in my mind, it's the loyalty. So if you break the loyalty, whether she pretty, rich, poor, whatever, it's gonna hurt equally for me because I don't call people ugly, first off. But either way, I just don't want you to cheat. Period.
Y'all would rather him cheat down, so y'all will be able to throw that in his face.
No. Let me tell you why.
For months and months and years on end.
I'm gonna be hurt. Period. I'm gonna be hurt no matter what.
I'm gonna be hurt regardless, but the reason why cheating up is more detrimental, cheating down is more detrimental because if let's just say I'm mid-tier, because I'm not, I'm top tier, but let's just say that I'm mid-tier and he cheat with a girl that's top tier. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real about Clee. I'm gonna feel some type of way like, dang, so that's gonna make me want to up my game. Like if she got more money. If she fine, I'm in the gym, you know what I'm saying? Because it's that competitive spirit. Like, I'm not gonna lose my nigga to her. You know what I'm saying? But if you cheat down, it's like a level of disrespect. Like,
this how I can flip it on you. This how I can flip it on you.
Like, this what you picked over me? Like, you went down here when you had this? It's different.
This what I'm gonna tell you.
I may stay if you cheat up because I'm trying to compete. But if you
can't compete with somebody who's better than you. You can't compete with that.
And you're gonna be that garbage girl because she's garbage.
No,
if you cheat on the garbage chick, you garbage, and you like the trash, and I'm taking it out. But if the chick up here, I can deal with it a little bit, like dang, but she is fine.
Women can't deal with a man cheating with somebody that look better than them. You can't deal with it. I can flip it on you and say this little bottom jump that I was messing with, baby. Look, I was just doing something. My bad. It won't happen again.
I'm with you, Regina.
That's even worse. Just doing something is even worse. I can see if I was emotionally neglecting my man and he cheated on me, then I can fathom that. I can fathom that more in my mind than you just say, "Oh, I just want more sex from somebody else."
I agree.
This the point I'm trying to make. This the point I'm trying to make. You can rationalize me saying, look, I made a mistake messing with her. I won't mess with her again, baby. We through. Look at her and look at you. I'm through. That was just, you weren't giving me sex. I just stepped out. Real talk. But if I cheat with somebody who killing you, you ain't going to accept that I ain't going to never mess with her again. You ain't going to accept that.
I'm probably going to be insecure as heck. Yes. And
I know you are.
And I'm probably going to try to compete. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is I'll be quicker to leave if you cheat down. Like I might try to compete for a little bit. Like, hey, no more if you cheat up.
That man said you gonna come back, Lee.
You don't
I
come.
mean, you know what?
Nobody
Let me
leave
tell
their
you,
man when they cheat. When he
I
cheat
don't
the
never
first
have to
time.
go back. Cleet never goes back, but they always come back to Cleet.
Don't nobody
No,
leave when he cheat the first time.
My thing is, men, when it comes to cheating, flip it to y'all. Okay, so like, how do y'all feel about when your woman cheat up or down? Which I think it's just
It
when
don't
you cheat
matter
up.
if you cheat up or down.
Men
don't
don't
matter.
believe in second chances, and I stand on that. I tell all my friends that men do not believe in second chances.
At
But women
all.
do.
This
No.
this my thing, man. This is my thing.
some of them
I was
do.
listening.
Some do.
I'm listening to Ray Baby and I'm
It's
listening to
cheating.
Clee go back and forth. And I'm thinking, I'm like, men understand what we always say. Ray Baby know exactly what I'm talking about when I say this. We understand the hierarchy. When we understand that it is other men out here that surpass us. Like
Mm-hmm.
we are willing to be honest with it and be like, okay, bro, he got it. It's
Yeah.
almost like if you went and cheated, especially if you live in Memphis. Anybody that's tuning in from Memphis, it's like if your girl cheated on you with Moneybag or even somebody young like Ja Morant. A lot of dudes would just chalk that one up and be like, bro, it is what it is. Thing about it is what you was just talking about cheating up, when Ray Bay was talking about cheating up. I really personally don't think that many women even feel like they even go by a hierarchy. He can go cheat with what y'all saying, quote unquote, is, you know what I mean, a step up. But I don't think women feel like no other woman is better than them regardless. Bro, you could have cheated. You could have
I
cheated
mean,
with
it's not, but
Beyonce.
I
You see what
feel
I'm saying?
like
nah, you
Bro,
cheat with
right back.
Beyonce, I would be like, dang. Like, I can't
Right.
even, I don't even know if you cheat with Beyonce, I would just chop that up, like you
But
just
see,
said.
but see,
Just
that's what I'm
cheating
saying.
up.
Bro,
Now,
man,
if
look,
it's
right baby.
Beyonce,
If
I
we
would
go,
just chop it up and be like, baby, can I get an autograph? Can I get some concert
man,
Chris
tickets?
Chris Rock said it best. A man is only as faithful as his options.
Right.
So if you can only afford a Happy Meal, then that's your tier.
Right.
But if you a high value man, you know what I'm saying, and you making well over six figures, your woman well taken care of. Clean. You well taken care of. You ain't gotta want for nothing. You ain't gotta pay nothing. Just show up and be clean.
Better be glad
You
she
mean
knows.
tell me he can't? You mean tell me he can't get no occasional side action? You think about it this way. Think about it this way.
No, I'm
We
gonna tell
got
you the
hold
reason
on,
why I know.
wait. We got 52 weeks in a year. We got 52 weeks in a year.
Mm-hmm.
That man cheats once a month. That's 12 out of 52.
Mm-hmm.
He's still passing.
Right.
That's for sure.
wow,
3.5 GPA. You know what I'm saying?
However,
wow.
if he doing my
So
thing is, maybe I'm a needle in a haystack. If he's doing all of that, he ain't gonna need to cheat.
Hey,
Like,
Trevor.
and my thing is, if he does,
it ain't cheating if it's an
then that means
understanding.
that I'm just not enough for him. He's greedy. That's what that means.
No, it ain't. He's greedy.
No. It ain't that at
Ray
all.
Baby done rubbed off on you, cuz.
Communicate. He's right.
I'm just
Communicate and
listen.
let me know what it is that you need, what it is that you want in this relationship, especially if he's taking care of everything and all I gotta do is cater to him. Because I'm not opposed to this. I'm not opposed. I mean, I'm gonna always want to work and make my own money, but being like catering to a dude and he taking care of everything, I'm not opposed to it. So if I'm doing it, I'm gonna be like, that's like my job. So I need to know, like, what is it that you need from me? You know what I'm saying? I'm taking notes, like, what is it that you need from me? And then I'm going to deliver. So it shouldn't be
He
no
might not.
mystery.
He might not. He might not want it from you. He might not want it from you. He might just really want it from
Let's
somebody
just say
else.
that he communicates. But let's just say he communicates to me like, baby, you everything that I want, but I need this little bust down every month.
I have a question.
Communicate that with me.
I have a question.
I may not agree. I'm not gonna agree with it, but at least tell me the truth.
I have a question.
That's the problem. Give me
Okay.
honesty.
What's up?
Go ahead, Mo.
So, men, even if you are with a woman that you're attracted to, she does everything that you want her to. She plays her part. She don't give you no headache. Do men still desire other women even when they're happy with someone?
Yes.
It's see. I'm
Right,
not
you
gonna
say
walk into this. I'm not
Yes.
gonna walk into this trap because I'm in a committed relationship. But
Okay.
what I will say is, just because I'm in love don't make me blind. Two things can be true at the same time. I can be in love with my woman and might want to knock down this little joint. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you
Don't make
really-
me love you any
It's
less.
one thing to think and it's one thing to act.
Absolutely.
So,
Now,
Okay,
so
so
will I act
thinking
on that? I may
is
not want to
completely
gamble
human.
what I have already. I
Right.
don't want to
let me-
gamble losing what I have based on the little junk. You know what I'm saying?
let me ask y'all this. Do y'all feel, to piggyback off our question, do y'all feel that men are greedy? Does it become greedy?
I think it can be for some men.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think it's completely human for a man to desire other women. I'm not gonna say that women. I only can speak for me. I don't think women so much desire. I think we're still attracted, but I don't
It's the
think.
same thing.
No. Desire means want. Would
I'm
love
dreaming
to
about
have,
him.
You know, like the urge. I don't.
It's blowing my mind.
I don't see other men, and maybe that's me in my own la la land.
You do know y'all cheat though, right? Y'all
Oh,
cheat.
absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
y'all-
what we're talking about all the time. Women are just different now. Okay, women are starting to think like men.
Y'all think about it a long time and y'all calculate it. I don't believe y'all get caught as much as
See, women cheat in their mind, which is way worse than your man going out here cheating physically.
Not.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why it's way
Are
worse.
you kidding me?
I'm gonna tell you why it's way worse. Because if your man go out here and knock this little bus down, he ain't thinking about her not that much. He already did what he got to do. I'm back at home with baby. But if you thinking about this man in your mind, you're thinking about, look at Erica Badu. I'll see you next lifetime. Like she planning a whole life with a dude in another life.
They gonna be butterflies.
Wait,
They get butterflies. They're butterflies. They're not humans. They're butterflies.
Right. So to talk to you. So you would prefer your woman to go step out on what she desires versus think about it?
I didn't say that. I said that men stepping out cheating ain't as bad as women who think about it in their mind.
What?
I'm not saying I'm going to accept that, but this is what y'all do. Y'all plot and plan in your mind.
You know what you do? You just prove that if women did what men did, y'all would be out here in a rehabilitation center somewhere because
This
y'all
why
can't
we-
handle
Their chest gonna be hurt. They chest.
Okay,
gonna
let
be
me
hurt.
ask you this question. Let me ask you this question, Mo. Let me ask you this question. When you met your husband, did you think about being with him?
What do you mean?
Did you think about being with him? What did you create
But I
this
think
lifestyle in your mind?
Life,
You said
but
what?
I think marriage and forever. Is that what you asking?
Did you did he live in your mind for like just like you thought about him all the time, like you before
No.
you even get so you never thought about
Did he live in my mind? No. When we were dating, no.
it? Damn, that's wild. But the point is, a lot of women who are
So
with
what's
other
your next question?
no, but I don't think you're being truthful. But
He didn't live in my mind. Like
we
when I
literally just
Wait.
But I don't think so.
No, he didn't live in my mind when we were dating. When me and my husband, when we were dating. I weighed my options. I was fresh out of a 6-year relationship. I was single. I met him unexpectedly. I still was on my dating path until we got serious, and then I still was kind of hesitant on being serious because I had came out of a 6-year relationship. So everything about my marriage was totally unexpected in the way that we fell in love. So if you're asking me, did he live in my mind? The truthful answer would be no. I mean, that's just me being honest.
So Mo, how long y'all been married?
We got married January 8th.
January, February, March, April, May, June. DJ, you got 1 month to get there to know me, my boy.
Well, let me tell you, so he loves it
1
here.
month.
So funny.
You got more messed up. What a dog it.
I wish my wife would get on
women
here.
cheat way like if you thinking about if you thinking
I better live in your mind when you're in the bathroom. You better think about me.
He lives in my mind now, so that's all that matters. Okay.
Sure.
You don't even
DJ,
know.
I'm fighting for you, dog.
Boy, please, he lives here.
So
I think that women think about men when they with other men, like the cheaters, the real women that's out here cheating, like they thinking about this man, like they in love with another man. Why they with somebody else? That's worse than a man who just knocking something down and he don't care about him.
I don't think women. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure women do that, just like I'm pretty sure men do. But I think you're thinking about it too much. Like I feel
Men
like
cheat with ego.
this is what I think. I think, and y'all gonna be like Mariah. I know men have this real thought that women cannot just go do something and come home like y'all can. That's false. I think that's 100% false. Do you think about your woman when you out here smashing the bus down? No. So what makes you think?
I think about it on the way, like, you know.
You think about it probably on the way home, but when you dusting the bus down, you ain't thinking about your woman. And men always feel like women are thinking about whatever they're thinking about. I don't think that's 100% true. And I just feel like we're all human. Yes, y'all are men and we're women, but why do y'all always feel like emotion has to be attached to everything that comes with a woman? Because that's not true.
Because you'll be the ones who always ask, what are we? Where is this
That's a lie.
going? You
But
know?
let me be honest with you. Let me put you on some games. Sometimes women just ask that to ask it. Like it ain't always because they want to be with you.
So why you playing games? You trying to run game on
Now
somebody?
be testing
Why
us
do you
to
play
play
games? Why do you play games? Let's be real.
Man,
Women are becoming men nowadays. And I'm not saying that's right or attractive, but the reality is women are kind of moving like men these days.
I'm disappointed in y'all. I'm disappointed in y'all. Kevin Samuels rolling in his grave.
So let me ask the next question. Let me ask the next question. Ladies first. List your top 5 ideal husband qualities or traits that you desire. Before we do that,
I just texted somebody the other day. Let me find it.
Hold on, you got a list. So we see Frank here tonight. He's looking in, and thank you for letting me sit in tonight. I'm sitting in for Frank Ray III. You're watching Frankly Speaking. If you could share an invite on tonight for me, please. I like y'all because I ain't got to do as much. Yeah, I like y'all. I ain't got to do as much. Yeah, y'all just take it.
Right,
so again, huh?
That's it. Right, baby is going to talk. You don't have to worry.
I see. List your top 5 ideal husband qualities or trait that you desire. I think you should know. I believe in a list. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna say loyal. Okay. I will say spiritual, God-fearing, or whatever. That really should have been first. Because if he has that foundation, then he can do the rest of these things. So definitely, okay, so I say God-fearing, then loyal, and then I would say of course financially stable, and I also in wise. I want him to be very, very wise. That probably should be number 2 though. So wise. And then the last one, which I used to say that I did not care about this, but I kind of do now. I'm gonna say he gotta have some good sex. Like,
yeah, Jack.
It's gotta be on point. Like I used to be like, oh, it doesn't matter as long as it's the person. But I realized like those guys that I was with and didn't have that, and I stuck it out because they were good people. Ultimately, I didn't want to be there. So I'm not even with them no more. So he gotta have all of that. He gotta have that.
So Clee, if you had to give up one of those things, listen, because let's just say, I don't think in no perfect you're gonna get them all.
Okay, if I think you're gonna
get the majority. So which one you willing to give up?
Probably the sex part.
What? She lying.
That's cap.
I'm gonna tell you because I'm a businesswoman at heart. So like I need you wise to be able to figure stuff out. You know what I'm saying? I need you to have some money so we can do stuff. I need you to be God-fearing because if you wise and God-fearing, then all the other stuff you're gonna have automatically. You know what I'm saying? But I would say if I had to pick one to erase, I don't want to be broke. And I don't want to be broke and come. Like I don't want to do that. Like I don't want to be able to come and have money. Like,
You rather have bad sex.
I would rather have bad sex than be broke.
That's what she just said. She ain't in relationships for.
Which means you're gonna cheat.
For that one thing.
No, what I said.
But what I'm saying is, if I had to get rid of one, I can go without sex. I'm 36 years old, y'all. I'm just sorry. I'll be honest. Like I've had a lot of sex. I can do without it. Now, I don't.
But
If,
Clee,
you know,
here's the thing.
it depends
When
on what that math do too. You know what I'm saying? So
Bro, that was
But
the
Clee,
main
here's
thing
the
we
thing.
was talking about.
one of them
Now,
gotta work.
now, here's the thing, Clee.
I'm so glad you went
The
first.
thing about being a spouse, the thing about being a spouse is being a helpmate. So where your partner drops the ball, that's where you as a spouse is supposed to pick up the ball and say, well, hey, well, let's concentrate on this.
But
I
you know
thought
what
you would have
bad
said
sex
something
you can't
like,
do that. Finances. I was thinking finances, but I was like,
I was thinking finances.
I was thinking finances at first, but that's because I do work and I make my own money. So I was thinking finances at first, but I'm like, no, because like I like to
You can
shop.
teach a nigga to save 10%.
How
Which
much?
one?
How much money you talking about, Clee?
What do you mean?
This dude that you talking about. So if it's the finances and you saying you willing to give up the six, but his finances still got to be in play. Put a number on it. How much money you talking about?
I mean, it doesn't have to. Whatever amount it takes for us to live comfortably and happy.
Which is
It just depends, cause I'm not
man,
an
come
over the
on.
top. No, it does. It just depends. Like I'm not an over. I'm
All right,
not like.
so look, Clee.
I'm
So
not an
whatever
over
you
the
make,
top person
so,
like that
so
though.
whatever you make currently, you are able to maintain your lifestyle on what you make alone, right?
Yeah, I do
So
it already.
so basically, exactly. So your man at least at minimum got to make that. Are
Yeah,
you happy with that, or does he have to make more than that?
I think that would be a great amount of money for us to have as a couple. If
Oh, well, y'all good then. Okay, for sure, for sure.
you know what
Well,
I'm saying.
I don't expect you to put the. Okay, for sure. I feel you on that. I respect it.
My man
Mariah,
gonna have
we know you
25.
married. We know you married
I am
already,
not
but
capping, Tier.
Mariah. So we
I
know
am
you.
not.
We know you're married. So
Oh,
what's your five?
so glad Clee went first.
Shoot,
Um,
And then I should ask, did you get them? I should ask, did you get them all?
she
okay,
got the
so,
girl.
I would say loyalty. I'm really big on loyalty because if you don't have anything else, at least be loyal to me. Because if I'm married, you ain't got no money, we can work through that. If you had money before, anyways, loyalty. Got to be able to communicate with me. I'm trying to think because you said we got to erase one, so I'm thinking ahead. Um, I would say great work ethic. You don't have to be a hustler, but you got to have work ethic. Um, Ethical, and my fifth one, intimacy. And I guess if I had to drop one,
Loyalty.
definitely not. Um, uh, damn. It would be hard for me to drop one. And like you said, no man is perfect, but I kind of feel like
You gotta
I
give
gotta.
me one. You gotta give me one. You gotta give me one.
Put on the spot.
Did she? Did you? Give
I'll
me
say
one.
ethical.
You gonna give up
Come
his?
on.
Yeah, my
I
boy.
can't drive intimacy and I cannot drive loyalty because intimacy, it ain't about having great sex. But to meet someone who actually knows you and knows your body and pleases you in that way, that's hard for you to disconnect. But I seen somebody in the comments who said once you fall in love with somebody, that normally the sex and other stuff like that comes with it. I do agree with it. I do agree with it. Because you can be in love with a man thinking you're having great sex, and the moment y'all fall out, it ain't even good no more. You know what I mean? So, and that's from a woman's point of view now. This ain't from
You
a
been
man's.
lying to him the whole time.
No,
No,
I was in love. I was
promise you.
emotionally attached.
Hey, listen to me. I promise you, emotional. What is it? What do they say when you the emotional connection is really something serious? Like, and I don't know for men go off for what it is, and that's facts. Y'all go off what you get, and that's what it is. With women, we will fall in love with you and then have sex with you and fall in love with the sex, and it's not even all of that. We just love you so much that's what it is, and that's facts. I don't know if Clea agree with it or the women in the comments, but that's true because the moment we stop talking and try to go back and try to connect sexually, it doesn't work because my love for you has gone. So I think.
So what is loyalty? Like define loyalty.
Yeah, I want to answer this question that he's asking. That Rogers CJ. What is
That's my little
loyalty?
cousin, by the way, man.
Okay, for me, loyalty is for me. I'm a loyal person. I want you to always think of me, or like my thing is this: any decision that I make as a married woman, I'm gonna think about my husband first. Okay. I'm going to always think, would this be walking in a wife's footsteps to represent my husband? I don't ever want to embarrass him. I don't ever want to do anything that he wouldn't like for me to do. So for me, I walk in my purpose as a wife. Now, when I was single, I still was a loyal person. You know what I mean? The embarrassment for me is really, really big. That's just me. Like even money, I know, like I'm a very loyal person. Who I rock with is who I rock with. And so for me, just don't ever do anything that you know would hurt me, especially when I walk for you. You know what I mean? In my marriage. So I just use marriage because in a relationship, I probably wasn't so big on this with my partner, more so with my friends. But as a married woman, like if you don't do nothing else, think of me as your wife before you make a decision. Because the moment you do something, I'm gonna feel betrayed, and as I feel like you should too. So loyalty is just really big for me. Like you know, like if you don't have nothing else, if my husband lost his job tomorrow, he laying in the bed, got a broke back, whatever the case may be, I'm gonna be here for you. You know what I mean? You can lose it all, we're gonna make it work. You know what I mean? I'm your wife. You know, and I know I should kind of work through the cheating thing, you know, because we took the vows. But for me, that's just hard for me to deal with it because if I can walk around here and be faithful and loyal to you, I feel like you should do the same for me. You know, now, right, baby, say all day, that's a lot for me to ask. But for me, I don't feel like it is, you know, because, you know, that's just me. But everybody's marriage is different. And so loyalty with me, with my relationships, friendships, everything is really, it's really big for me. That's my loyalty. You know.
Okay. Clay.
Loyalty to me.
She finna say cheating.
No, it's not just cheating. It's not just cheating. Like, I mean, I guess I agree with Mo with it because, like, I hate being embarrassed. So, you know, that's a big thing for me. So, to me, loyalty is just having my back, like being there for me. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like if you out, I mean, this is probably a rare occasion, but if you out somewhere, you hear somebody saying some foul stuff about me, like you got my back, you know what I'm saying, behind my back. But I mean, like loyalty definitely is not cheating. You know what I'm saying? We know what loyalty is. We expect it from our friends and family.
A man can do all of these things and still have another woman. Like he can put you first,
but then he's not loyal.
He can have your back. He can have your back.
He can't have my back if he's putting his pity worker in somebody else and then coming home and putting his pity worker in me. He's not being loyal because now he's putting my health at risk and all other type of things.
Wrapping up.
It does not matter. That does not protect you from everything. Okay.
So if he get
they don't protect you from herpes. So loyalty.
This is what I say. I say do what you want to do. Just come with the consequences when it comes with it. Like, dude, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not the person to stand over you and be trying to figure out what you're doing, who you calling, I'm not gonna do it. Go through your phone. I'm not gonna do all of that. But do what you do. Just expect consequences because I think men get so used to women staying and accepting it as long as I'm providing, as long as I'm doing it.
Struggle love.
I just feel like women, you know,
I always want to take us through the struggle love.
That's not struggle love. That's not struggle.
A lot of women are okay with it. And like they said, you know, like Travis tried to break it down. If your man having sex with one woman a month, a lot of women.
Different women are the same woman.
Women are okay with this. You know what I mean? They really are, especially if they being taken care of. And I'm okay. Do what you do. I'm not gonna stop you from doing you, but just know it's consequences to that. And I don't feel like why be in a relationship or a marriage if that's something that you want to do? I think it should be discussed. Somebody said they can accept the truth better than a lie. If you feel like you're gonna desire other women, look, I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna provide over your head. But I do desire other women, and I might step out.
Every now and then,
you might have a woman who might be okay with it. A lot of women will be okay with it.
That's communication, though, Mo. That's communication. If I know that's what I'm giving into, like in her absence, Tashiana always says, "Know your audience." If I know,
so you saying money can buy you a permanent hall pass?
It should.
No, not a permanent.
I don't care what we talk about. He gonna go back to cheating and be with somebody else.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Look.
You do know that they're saying that now every man, every woman is going to have to share a man. I mean, that's the new thing.
You're going to have to share.
I hate that.
I low-key agree. I hate it, but I low-key agree.
I hate that. I hate that because
it's unfortunate. It's
No,
unfortunate.
I hate that because I feel like a man can't find a woman that truly fulfills them to where they don't have to do that. Like
It
that's
ain't
how I
no
look at it.
If you got a good man, you're gonna have to share him with other women. It ain't no way around it.
Because it ain't enough to go
foolish
around
this
this thing.
is.
I'm telling you, that's what it is.
Okay. If your man, you got a man who's
Okay,
nice.
so right, K. Samuels Luther King. If you ever got married, you still gonna have to get shared with other women.
Look, I'm not advocating cheating. I'm not saying I'm a cheater. I'm
You a
talking
man.
to those
You
who
a
cheat.
man.
I'm talking about
No,
those
you're
who
talking
cheat.
about men, period.
No, I'm saying this. Okay, you got a man who's nice, who's kind, who's generous,
Funny.
who's fun, who's wise. Don't you think other women want that?
Women gonna always be attracted to men, just like women are vice versa.
He might be the guy on the job who's the
Why
fun
can't
guy.
they go find their own? Why can't they go find their
Because
own?
it's a shortage. It's a shortage on men.
Definitely a shortage. That's the only reason why, because it's a shortage. If it
It's a
was
shortage
enough
on
men,
men. It ain't no shortage on women.
yeah, if it's a shortage, so you might end up sharing your man.
Ooh,
But
man.
then, but on the flip side of it though, right, baby, I have like read things that said like, especially in the Black community, like a lot of us won't ever get married. We won't ever get married. So you may not have to share.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. But I want to go to Travis, and I want to ask same question to the men. List your top 5 ideal wife qualities or traits you desire.
Before I answer that, Cleve, it's 365 days in a year. They might get cheat once a month. It's still an A average, man.
Yeah.
A plus is that. A plus.
How much money he got? Do I get a bag every time he cheat? Do I get some investment into a business or investment property every time he
Travis,
cheats?
answer your question, man. Cause Cleveland, you see what she finna do. Man.
She finna pull me down the rabbit hole.
I see what she about to do. I see what she about to do.
Y'all hilarious tonight.
So,
I must have missed last week.
top 5 qualities in a wife. I need listen. Shut up. Listen. Listen. I'm trying to give you gems. I'm trying to bless your life. How can I properly lead if you don't listen and shut?
Right.
Bishop, I forgot you was on here for 3 seconds.
No, go ahead. Be yourself.
No,
Be yourself.
no, we can't afford to be myself. I'm sorry. Let's see. Listen, be understanding. Gotta have understanding, and all that getting understanding. Quality time. I like quality time. You gotta provide that quality time. Communication is key. I need communication. Shut up or be quiet. Both of them. Somebody asked the question. Shut up or be quiet. Both of them. And man, sex gotta be fine. I'm sorry. I gotta be physically attracted to you. I gotta be able to want to come home to you. Give me a reason to come home. I get approached by women daily, and whether it be in person or in the DM, you know what I'm saying? It's easy access out here. Give me a reason to want to come home. I feel like I need to do my 5 over again. But yeah, that's what I got for right now.
Which one would you?
I thought it was 4. It was 4. Or was it 5?
I thought I gave 5.
I don't know. Maybe
I get one more then.
Y'all can't think of none because
if you're not financially stable, I think they go on the listen though. If you're not financially stable, at least be willing to go follow the plan. I think they go on the stable though. I mean, listen. I'm sorry. Which one would you?
Yeah, which one would you? If you have to give up one, which one would you give up?
Women gonna talk back regardless, so probably that one.
I knew you was gonna say that one. Probably
that one. They're gonna talk back. They ain't gonna never shut up. I mean, never. If she ain't talking, she ain't breathing. So probably that one.
Go ahead, money. Same question.
I want to hear it.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like I wish I wasn't on my phone today so I could have took some notes. But I'm on my phone today, so I'm gonna have to go out top of the dome. So number one is the word that they hate the most, submissive. And
Oh,
then
I don't hate that
uh,
word.
yeah, see
I
they hate
do.
that word. It's like a cussing word for some reason.
No.
But
Because submissive
but
for y'all
You get
means
to a certain
slave.
age, you learn that submissive definitely works in your favor.
Submissive equals
thank you.
slavery.
I'm taking
I
notes, man.
Hey, oh my God,
I
Clea.
To
need see
men, to men it does.
we'll get to it later, Clee.
Girl, it works in your
I get
favor,
to you in a minute.
girl.
Some I need her to be submissive. I need her to be I know now, and I had this conversation with my girlfriend. I know now where I am in the space that I'm in. I need a very, 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 very high level of femininity around me.
Mm-hmm.
I have to. She has to have not just be feminine, but a high level of femininity. I need that.
What is
So
it?
I need
Can you explain it?
okay, yeah. So what I mean by that is I can't stand. All right, see, Mo personally know me. Trey personally know me. Like one thing I cannot stand energy of a woman and the aggression of a man. I can't take it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take the way that you speak, the way that
Okay.
you the
That you like,
words
bro,
you
what's up,
use.
man?
I
Like
can't.
you don't like it.
Nah,
Okay, okay,
nah.
okay.
I ain't going.
That's
Cause
You,
why we're
I'm
best
definitely a
friends.
nigga.
that's like it on a small scale. I mean, the relationships it can get worse. Like if you don't nip that in the bud, dog, it get bad. How you talk to me when you upset? Like you bring all this masculine. I can't handle it. I can't handle it, man. Like I'm gonna go somewhere a whole left field. It don't gotta go to. I just can't take it. So I'm gonna go with a high level of femininity. I'm gonna go with submission. She has to cook. I like to eat. Um, uh, number four, she has to be loyal. She has to be. Five, I would probably say uh cooperation. Those would be
He
my
left
five.
sex off. The first man to ever leave sex off.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Dang.
Wait a minute.
Okay,
Let's
what
all
That
take a moment to the fact that Money just said cooperation.
cooperation, man? What's
Please
up?
define
So
the word cooperation. I'm gonna go on mute.
don't attack my guy
hey,
on
No,
here.
I
hey,
need
Go
to
ahead.
know
hey,
what
hey,
cooperation means.
okay, so I do not have a dictionary in front of me right now, but cooperation for me in a relationship means that you first of all, I feel like in order to cooperate, you first have to be able to show her you know that you're worth being able to cooperate for. So what I mean by that is if I enter the relationship or the dating phase or whatever case might be, and I'm showing you I know how to handle business, I'm showing you I've conquered this, I've shown you this, that, and the other, and you've built this for me naturally with me where it's kind of like okay, I I can see he know how to handle business. Then with that, I mean cooperation. So if I say I want to be able to take this venture and it's gonna cause me to be distant from you for a couple of weeks or whatever case might be, I need you to be able to cooperate. That I need you to understand that you have a task when you're not around me, whether we have children or whatever case might be. Like I need that type of cooperation. That's that's what I mean. That's what I mean by cooperation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's
Is
simple,
that
man. Like,
slavery?
no, see what I'm saying? Like, see, is it slavery for me to constantly provide for you month by month?
Right. Teach on that.
Like, I
It
mean,
is.
come on, man.
That's
I mean,
slavery.
come on. Nah, man.
Or
Wait a minute.
that's what I
Somebody
mean.
actually went. Somebody went and actually got the definition for you.
No,
Okay,
he said he didn't say
okay,
corporation. He said cooperation.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
he
he
yeah,
did.
did.
yeah, yeah.
They was a little
Cooperation,
too
yeah.
fast, wasn't it, right?
Trying
Okay,
to.
yeah. I was looking at it. Okay.
Somebody said this man
And like I said,
running no
I
business.
did. And I did leave six out, but that was by mistake. So uh
You can get that
so
somewhere else though.
so if I man he so
Stop
with it.
it. Stop it.
He's
He's
so
in a
with it.
good relationship. Stop it.
He's so with it. If I had to take one out, because that mean I gotta take so I gotta replace one with six and I know he gonna take one from me. So I'm probably gonna replace six with cooking.
Yeah.
Because you can buy the
And
food.
You did what I'm saying.
You know, that's how I
So
feel.
yeah. And all right, so OG, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of one for you. So I know
All
I
right,
got
get rid of one. Get rid of one.
sex cooperation, submissiveness,
Femininity and loyalty.
feminine. Oh my God.
Man, that's rough. That's rough.
Go ahead and get
Ooh,
rid of the
that's tough.
femininity, because if she's submissive, she probably already feminine.
You can't. They kind of go hand in
Yeah,
hand
that's kind of
almost.
true.
Yeah, they
That's a
kind of
good
go
point.
hand in hand. I like.
It took
That's
a
why
lot
this is
for
my
me to
sister.
learn how to be submissive, but I
That's
found
why
out
this is my sister.
more than
I
you
think yeah, she picked it for me. That's why she my sister, man. I appreciate it. I
can.
appreciate it.
No.
There we go.
So money.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned submission. What is submission to you?
Submission to me is just I think that falls with the cooperation. So with submission, I think it's just the fact of being able to follow my lead, not being able to question everything. Now I do take risks. I do take risks, but I take calculated risks. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So with that being said, I have yet in my relationship currently, as far as I know, yeah, I might have to ask her, but as far as I know, I don't think I have dropped the ball on anything that was detrimental or a situation that put us or me in a bad spot. So submission with me is just to be able to follow my lead and trust that I'm making the right decisions for us. That's my whole submission.
Regina
And
said,
being
"Are
and
you a
being
good?"
able to listen. Being able to
Regina
listen.
said, "Are you a good leader?"
Absolutely. I think so. Absolutely. I
Okay.
pride myself on it. It's like one of my not to get long winded. I grew up with the main male figure in my family was my granddad. You know what I mean? And I pretty much grew up around OGs, and I got to see how families operated, at least to what my knowledge was, how family operated, and that's always been one of my biggest qualities. I don't think I ever just been that sucker that just fall in place. I always been that one that I want to lead. I want to lead mine. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in the back seat as a man unless it's a hierarchy type situation. Other than that, as far as my relationship, me and mine, I feel like I'm the best leader I could possibly be.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you the last one. What's your 5?
Which
Drum roll.
good night. Good night.
Look, she gotta listen. She gotta be obedient. She gotta be no.
Oh,
I took some notes from Money and Travis. I'm gonna say number one, she has to be spiritual. Number two, she has to be submissive. Got that from Money. Sexual, silent, and not singing. When we have to have some kind of spiritual base, like spirituality is very important to me. Allowing me to lead by her being submissive. Sex is not at the top of the list, but it's up there with her. So that is important. Silent. I do not like loud women. I can't stand it.
Silent mean nothing though.
They look
silent.
they're silent. Like you can whisper it. Talk soft.
Wait a minute. For the people, right? What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Sagittarius. I'm the righteous.
Okay. For the people
We are
in the
the righteous.
comments who are watching, he's a Sagittarius. Okay,
They crazy. They crazy.
We are the righteous. I just don't like loud women. Always got to be seen type women. They get on social media, like they even loud on social media. Like always doing the most. I like she have to.
Is it because you're loud on social media? Because I see you on everybody comments.
I didn't hear that. Come back with that. You said what?
Because you're loud on social media. I see you on everybody come out. But like, what is Ray Baby doing? They showing me everything Ray Baby do on social media.
I'm doing the work. I'm a voice for those who can't speak.
That's why
Loud.
your woman can't speak.
If I had to give up one,
Loud.
if I
It
had to
better
give
be
up one,
silent.
oh, uh, if I had to give up one between silent and not, I'll bring you out the house and be seen a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Hey, when money laughing at you, you know
I
you
give
shaking the
up
table.
being
You're gonna
my seen.
you might take it a brunch.
Oh my
I
god!
let her get a little fresh air every now and then. Let her stretch her legs. You know what I'm saying?
So
You might got his girl in solitary confinement.
I'm going.
23-1.
Shoot program. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna shift, and I want to ask this question tonight because I don't think it is. I don't think marriage is for everybody. I think some people that got married should have never got married. So yeah, I think, especially if they did it a few times, it just, it just ain't for you, because you're the common denominator in it. So is marriage, Clee, first, really, bottom line of all this from last week and this week, is marriage really for everybody? I mean, if you just you can't even get in a good relationship, let alone marriage.
Man.
I don't think that it is for everybody, but I also feel like we're not all of us. So I guess it would be everybody, but I don't think that God wants us to be on here alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not meant to be on earth alone. You know what I'm saying? And along,
Agreed.
be family members, I guess. I don't know. But I feel like companionship is just something that every person should have. So I mean, even if people say marriage not for me, but then you be with somebody for 15 years, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So even though I feel like everybody may not desire it, may feel like, and probably because of their experiences may have made them feel their way about marriage. Things that they have seen, how they were raised, may make them feel that way about marriage. But I do think nobody wants to be out here alone, because if they did, we wouldn't have men just smashing random women or women smashing random men. You still want that form of intimacy and companionship, even if it's just a sneaky link. You know what I'm saying? So we're not meant to be alone, because we still crave the opposite sex or whatever. So even though marriage may not be for everybody because of their mentality, but we're not meant here to be alone. So that's my answer.
I think that in the Black community, it should be for us, because I think in our community, we advise, we talked about this before, we advise dating around until you mid-30s, but when you look at all of the people who are successful and who are able to pass down generational wealth and break cycles, they're married. They have long-lasting marriages that they're able to build and acquire certain things to pass down to the next generation. So I think it should be for everybody, but obviously it's not, because, like you said, Bishop, it's just some people who shouldn't never even consider getting married because they don't have the character to get married, because they doing all the things that I joke about, embarrassing their husbands. Like, these women out here cutting up sideways. It's just shameful. Shameful.
Ooh, shameful.
I'm disappointed in y'all.
So let me interject this. How do you know it's not for you? At what point do you say, right, that it's not for you?
That it's not for me?
No, just period. A person, in your opinion.
It's not for a person when they are damaging not only themselves but other people in the process.
Continue to do it.
Just continue to do it. Like, you married this person and you had children, you wasn't fit for, you ain't even fit to raise a fish, let alone being fit for marriage. So now you just destroyed somebody's life. Then you go and do it again. Now you got children here, there, everywhere. Like it's just a vicious cycle that you just need to say, wait a minute. Let me just work on maybe I'm cool with not being married because I'm just damaging so many other people in the process.
Okay. What, Clee?
What, Clee?
Why are you
Yeah,
damaging people? Like, if you don't want to be married, like you. I mean, I guess marriage. Men equate marriage to death for some reason. I don't know why. Like, it's not gonna kill you to be with one person and be married. But you
You
gotta
tell
go
me
out
he
here and
can't have
ruin.
no fun.
You go
can't
out
have
here and
no
ruin
fun.
people. You ruin people and make their make them jaded against marriage, and that's what's ruining marriage. And you just said the black community needs to be married, but you're ruining people.
I mean, if you got a man who
It's like the crack. That's like the drug dealer selling drugs to his neighbors and ruining the neighborhood. And he got a big house in the corner.
but
Like
he but at the same time he's still stimulating the economy because the money that he making from them they go into other
but
different
not in
places.
his neighborhood, but not where he lay
I
his
don't I
head.
don't I don't condone it, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If you have a man who's like he got money, power, and influence, you know that he is like you can marry this man, but he may want another woman or two. What's wrong with this?
Are you saying where a man is in his life financially depends on if he wants to cheat or not? Or do you feel like all men, no matter what level of their life they're on?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that those are his options. Just because you got options don't mean you have to explore them.
But it's a good chance that he will.
I'm not gonna put that on my black brothers like that.
You just said every man
deflection,
don't
right,
cheat
baby?
and
Good
you gotta
deflection.
share. Okay, right, baby. Next, come on, money. What you got to say?
Next.
Because
She
right,
done
baby,
canceled
making
my
no sense.
guy
He
out.
done contradicted himself 4 times.
What in the Lord Harvey is this going on?
You just gonna have to share that, man.
I say that yeah, I would say marriage is not for everybody. And to kind of just go with I think it might have been Clea that mentioned it. That that we weren't put here to be alone. Um, I'm not no Bible scholar at all, so it's a good thing Bishop on here. But I do know that God made the woman to be a helpmeet. But I do not know if there's a situation in the Bible where people had to be with somebody. I think the thing is that people are here for our benefit, but that does not mean that there's somebody. I don't believe that there's somebody for everybody. I really don't believe it. I think some people are so damaging that they don't need nobody but them.
For real,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
real.
You see what I'm saying? And I think
So maybe it was somebody originally for them, but they messed that up.
Okay, cool. I didn't look at it that way. That I guess that's an avenue that
They
can
might
be
have messed
taken
it
as
up.
well.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
go ahead.
That's true too. Okay, so I don't me personally I don't think that marriage is for everybody. Um, but I do think that there are benefits to being married. Um, I know quick joke. Me and my couple of my partners who are married now. By the way, it's crazy that this happened like this, but we used to make a joke all the time and be like, "Marriage is for quitters." You know what I mean? And yeah, we used to say that all the time. But then, I guess you get older because a lot of times, man, we used to bash the fact that it was always gonna be another woman that could do the same thing your woman just did. You know what I mean? And we never really ran across women who we felt like stood on their own to make a change or make us feel any different than the statements that we were making. But I ultimately think that even though marriage isn't for everybody, I still feel like that for the people that do decide to get married, I feel like that it is very beneficial, more beneficial for the woman There ain't no way around it. More beneficial for the
Oh,
wife.
absolutely,
But
absolutely.
but there is still benefits in it. And for what Right Baby just said something real. And in our culture, I really feel like it should be pushed more. But I feel like counseling should come first.
Absolutely.
counseling,
Absolutely.
counseling should come first. And I do think we will have a better. I think we'll have a better life for our kids behind us and be able to mold this generation behind us that marriage isn't bad. I just think we definitely need counseling within our community because this city girl if energy I ain't gonna be able to maintain.
Right, right.
There's
If
nothing
I have
wrong
a
with
son,
EMF energy.
stop it, Clee. If I had a son right
If
now,
you're
I
not if
honestly
you're not an SNF, then that's okay. Every woman should be
nah.
SNF.
Nah. Well,
No.
see, this is my thing. If I had a son right now, which I don't, I got a daughter. But if I had a son right now, if the culture continued to go the direction it's going, I would literally sit my son down, have the conversation with him, and really tell him that I do not find it beneficial for him to find a wife. And that's sad. I don't want to
Yeah.
do that. I
Yeah.
don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But this is just the direction that it's heading. It's too many. It's just too many times people just so free spirited and we can just care less and we just crash out and we destroy relationships, we destroy other people, and it's crazy because Bishop said it. Bishop was like, man, a lot of people don't realize that they're the common denominator, and I used to hear all the time that people who get in relationships or people who destroy everything that they touch, they never find themselves as the problem, but the issue is they got to take themselves everywhere they go. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And that's the biggest thing, man. And I just feel like what Ray Baby said, just to close it out, I just feel like what Ray Baby said was the biggest thing. I feel like in the black culture, it should be pushed so
You hear
much
that, Mo?
more. But individually, we definitely need some kind of counseling, man, because in order to build
I'm being
build
silent.
strong build a strong foundation for our generation behind us, it definitely should be pushed. But it
Yep.
ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody.
Right, Mo.
Where did I go? I definitely highly do not think that marriage is for everybody. And I say that just because a lot of people just don't have a desire to be married. They do have a desire to be in a loyal, committed relationship. They just don't feel like where marriage is beneficial to their relationship. I know plenty of people in the older who have been together 15, 16 years and have no desire to be married because, like, I think I don't know who said it. They're just like, hey, we're doing our thing, we're building, we're growing, we're connected. This is our way of being long term committed to one another. So I don't think a lot of people have this mentality of a piece of paper don't make us. So I don't feel like marriage is for everybody, but that doesn't mean that I don't feel like being with somebody is necessary. Like Clee said, I do feel like there is somebody for everybody. I know money probably don't agree. But I think a lot of people that are meant for us, we look over it. Like Clee said earlier, maybe we want
Mm.
you know what I mean? They could have very much so been my soulmate, but I wasn't ready at the time, or I was so damaged and scarred that person wasn't for me. And I think sometimes when you get in a certain age, people just don't desire being married. I can honestly say, I never even really thought about marriage until I met my husband, and then we got married. So, I feel like no, I don't think marriage is for everybody. But then again, I do think being in love and feeling that connection and finding your soulmate is very much so a thing. I just don't feel like you have to get married to solidify that. And I think a lot of people think that when it comes to get married.
Wait. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. You just said what? That you wasn't even thinking about marriage
No, so
before?
before I got married with my husband, we never even talked about marriage. Which I think I was 28. So I think that, of course, long term, I probably wanted to get married. I already had a son who's now 8. We're finna be 8. Of course, I probably wanted to be married one day, but I wasn't that girl who dwelled on being married, wanted to get married here, wear this dress. My wedding was super, super small because I had never dwelled on it. It was just exactly what I wanted. So we never discussed marriage, but I ended up getting married. He proposed, and that was something that I wanted and somebody that I want to spend the rest of my life with. And I did see in the comments, marriage is what you make it. I totally agree with that. Your marriage is only going to go as far as the time and the effort that you put into it. It's not easy. It's not a piece of paper that says, oh, okay, y'all going to be together forever. It still takes work. It takes dedication. It takes loyalty. It takes patience. It takes commitment. you know, and I think that's a step more than what people take relationships now. So yeah, I enjoy my marriage now, but I honestly wasn't that girl who dwelled on it. And I feel like so many people, women in particular, dwell so much on marriage. And then when they finally meet a guy, they want to say, hey, we're going to be together. We got to get married. And that pushes them away. It will push me away. You know what I mean? If I was a man, I'd be like, hold up, I just met you. You know, a lot of women want to sit at the table and say, hey, I'm 30, I'm 32, I'm 33, I'm 34. I got this kid. I've dated this many guys. If you're not talking about marriage, you know, we're not going to be together. I'm not that girl. I wasn't that, but I did tell my husband that, look, I've been in relationships. I've done this. And, you know, I do want something long term. Either you're going to be on the playground or you're going to be over here. That was the option I gave him. There wasn't so much marriage, but it was very much so commitment. So I don't think it's for everybody, but it takes a strong man and a strong woman to commit on that level. And a lot of people just don't feel like that's for them. And that's okay. If you agree with it.
The reason why I said that is because I think that a lot of women and men are not married because they want it so bad and it doesn't come. But it was just refreshing to hear you say that wasn't on your mind, that you just, you know, so that's why I brought that out. And you're right. They go on these dates and the first thing they say, hey, I'm dating to get married. You don't even know this joke. You don't even know this.
You don't even know him. You're married. You're marrying just because you feel like you're on a timeline. And I think a lot of people feel like they're on a timeline, but I've never felt that way. And maybe it's because I'm just now turning 30, but I always feel like time is always going to be on my side. What's meant for me is meant for me. You know, I've seen so many people get married at 40, 50 and be so happy, you know, versus people who get married right out of high school and be devastated because you haven't truly lived your life. And I'm not saying that neither one of those won't work. It's just when it happens, it happens. And I think timing is really the best thing that you can rely on.
So you didn't focus on marriage. You focused on commitment and relationship because you did tell him.
Yeah, well, we dated. You know, I had been in serious relationships. Money know about that. I had been in serious relationships, and you know, when we dated, I had a son. I was like, "Look, I do want long-term commitment," but we had literally never discussed.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Never.
I do
have homegirls who will be like, you know, I told them I want to get married.
Yeah, that's why I put it. That's why I put in my book, Do's and Don'ts of Dating. You don't get. They be at the first thing with the interview.
It will run a man off because I truly feel like
you run a man off. You start talking about that.
A man really knows if he wants to be serious with you or not after the first date.
Absolutely.
If I want not marriage, just serious. I know if I want to take this woman serious enough, I just want this to be a smash and go.
Like Frank and them shot me down Monday night when I said that on the men's show. They shot me down. They said men.
I'm here with you.
They say men don't know that on the first date. I say that a man knows not he wants to marry you, but that he wants to be bothered with you.
Yeah, I feel like that, but I could be wrong. But you agree. So what y'all think, men on the panel?
Travis say date 2 or 3 and just.
Travis over there asleep.
Hey man, you gotta
Travis can't say too much. Oprah watching.
You know, there you go. See, listen, I'm in a committed relationship, so I have to be mindful of what I say on this here show. I got
you gotta be yourself while your woman be silent.
Watching. Hey, Travis, she watching. Say whatever you want to say.
She know what it is, man. Let me share something with you. I'm gonna shake the table a little bit. Oprah Winfrey said it best. She says, I'm not who, I don't want to get the quote wrong. You're not what you want, but you, hold on. I'm going to tell you, give me 1 second. I don't want to mess the quote up because it's real good.
Don't be going on Google, Travis.
I got to hear this.
It's going to be good. He going
you don't become who you want. You become what you believe. I walk slow with me. Bishop Noel Jones just got married at 96 years old. 196 years old.
Yeah.
The man went on record saying he is never getting married.
He
told the woman he was with on Preachers of LA. He said, I'm not marrying. We just friends. That's my friend. Man said he wasn't getting married. He waited till he got what the Lord promised us. 3 score
Yeah,
and
he
10.
did. Yep.
He waited till 3 score and 10 to say, you know what, I'm
Plus
gonna
one.
get married.
Mm-hmm.
Plus one.
Uh-huh.
My point being is marriage for everybody? Marriage is for you if you choose to have it. We fumble. I can't say we. I say me. I know for sure I fumbled some good women. Mainly because it wasn't what I was on. My philosophy was I'm not responsible for you falling in love with me prematurely. Let me catch up to you. And if you can handle that, then cool, we'll be together. But if you can't, this is your time to exit. Stage left. But when Noel Jones got married at the tender age of 71, I said, So people can change. People's mind and attitude can change. They can't acclimate to something deeper than what they initially stated. Because that man, he was set on not getting married. My point
But I
is,
think the right one. I think the right one will make you change.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Anyway. Yeah,
And I
because that's
think
what
that's,
Steve
I
Harvey
think
said.
that's true in men and women.
Yeah.
But you have to be intuitive. You have
Yeah.
to be intuitive and in tune with your star player to know, okay, this the one right here. I can't let this one get away.
Right.
But
Because
they
we
go. I think.
run across.
No, go ahead. My bad,
No,
bro.
go ahead,
Go
bro.
ahead. Go ahead. Well, I was
No, no,
saying,
no, no,
man,
no.
they kind of fall into what I was saying last week when I said that quote. Where I was like, when men and women get in relationships, like men get in relationships hoping that women never change, and women get in relationships with men hoping they can change them. That's the thing. Like I don't know if many men get into relationships thinking, man, I'm gonna change her. I'm gonna get her from this point to get her there. Like, now we
Mhm.
accept you for where you are, and we hope
Yeah.
because
Absolutely.
usually the stages of a relationship before you get married seems, at least from what I heard, seem to be better before you get married anyway. So if that's the case, then we hoping that you never change. But
Right.
it's a lot of women that get into relationships hoping to change this man's mind. A lot of women are attracted by the fact that you say you don't want to ever get married. Bro, they
Mm-hmm.
would literally,
Try to change
literally
your
chase you
mind.
down to try to change your mind and be the one. You know what I'm saying?
Women will go off
And
potential. Men do not go off potential.
nah, man, potential is just another word for saying you ain't did nothing.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's my theology. You know what
I
I'm saying?
agree.
Yeah, it's just me. But yeah.
Theology, study of money. But
Yeah, man,
yeah,
it's just
I mean,
it's
but
just me.
that's where I'm
Go
at
ahead.
with it. I mean, I really feel like if a person is intuitive and you know yourself well enough to know whether you're ready for marriage or not, and some people may not ever be ready. There are some people who are married and wasn't ready, and the wife married and the husband single, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like marriage can be for everybody if you choose to be, but it's
So
got to be a. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead,
no, go
Bishop.
ahead. Go ahead, Trev.
No,
Finish
go
your
ahead.
statement.
I'm listening to you.
So let me ask you
I
this.
can.
Last question. Last question. And Travis, I'm gonna ask you first, and I'm gonna go around everybody. How many times? Because I had I don't know if y'all know Real Talk Kim. She's very well known in the church world. Real Talk Kim came to my show, and she had been married 3 times at that point, and she was with a guy.
Bless her heart.
She was married, right? And then so this right after my show, Clee, a big scandal comes up, and her fourth one is gone. And I said, "How many times should you get
Sheesh.
married?" She said, "As many times as you want. Keep trying until you get it right." So, Travis, my question is, does the amount of times tell you whether or not you were made for marriage?
My
I mean,
daddy
at
told me
what
before
point?
he
Yeah,
died.
yeah. Go ahead.
My daddy told me before he died. God bless his soul. Son, get married once. If it don't work, don't do that no more. I mean, and I take him at his word because I don't want to be missing online. But what I
Money
will
said
say
one and
is,
done. Money said one and done. Go ahead.
yeah, for real. I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm through.
if yeah, I don't think I could do it after I get divorced. Because you think about it this way: I pledged my life to this woman. I sacrificed. I've given up things that I know I could have attained on my own. just to make sure that the family is straight or that my wife is satisfied in our relationship. So I do all of that, and then you want a divorce, and you take half of what I have in my name. Now, you coming for half of what I got. You mean to tell me I got to do this again? No, I ain't doing that. Absolutely not.
So you're saying
Absolutely not.
one should say that marriage ain't for you.
I won't say that.
What if you rushed into it and it was the wrong one? It's not your soulmate.
Well, see, here's what I'm saying. This is like Bishop Noel Jones. He took his sweet time. The Lord had to come.
That wasn't his first, though.
The Lord knows you.
But that wasn't his first.
It was a second.
That was his second, and he was so devastated from the first. That's why it took so long.
Rightfully so. The Lord know my heart. He know he got to come down on a helicopter and shine a light from heaven and let me know, son, that's her. Then he got to come down, touch me on my shoulder, and point at her and say, son, that's her right here. This the one. That's the only way I'm gonna get married.
All right.
He know my heart. That's what it takes.
Marriage equates death. I don't know why. A lot of people think that you get married, that means you're gonna die.
Clee, that's a question, man. Clee come out some man. I see, man. Clee from the hey, Clee.
Like he said, he gonna get married. Like it's not that bad. I mean, I've never been married. I have marriage all around me, so I don't think it's that bad. Like men hear marriage and be like, like it's crazy. But anyway,
that was the question.
About the young lady that you was talking about, though, Bishop. You said she was on her third one, and then when she left,
not too long after my show, another scandal broke out about her. Yeah, it's public, so I can say it about her husband cheating. Now, when she was at the studio, she said to me, "Do it as many times as you want to," because I was talking about myself. However many times you want to. So I haven't talked to her since then to see if she still has that philosophy.
But he cheated.
Yeah. So do you do it 4 or 5 times until you get it right, or?
Something got to be wrong with this lady.
I think she. Well, no, I'm not even gonna take it. I'm not gonna.
Well, we ain't got to talk necessarily.
Right. I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna say she.
Well, let me just generalize it because I was just using for the example. But let me just generalize that. After you get to 3 or 4, should you just say marriage is not for you?
Yeah. No, I think some people equate marriage with success. So I think they'll just continue to do it until they feel like, they're successful.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that because I'm successful without being married.
Yeah. But I think some other people look at marriage like the only way I could be successful is if I find a man or find a woman. And my biggest thing is I can't speak for women, but I can't speak for men. I just do not feel like that you should equate your success based on your fulfillment with a woman. I don't think you should do that. I think your purpose should be number one. And I think that when you're walking in that purpose, then God would align you with a woman who's supposed to be there. But I don't think that you should look at yourself like, man, I ain't nothing without a woman. I ain't nothing like I'm incomplete. Look, you sound like a loser to me. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. But
real hard.
Nah, man, that's not cool. Because you're giving too much.
100% complete without without a woman.
You're giving somebody too much power, bro. I'm not complete without God. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
For me to say I'm not complete because of a woman, like I don't see that.
So would you be 100% comfortable with being alone then?
If that's the direction my life took, I would be fine with it. Now.
No.
Still saying. Huh?
Me and Nick you can never be alone, money. No.
You don't have to get that. You don't have to get that to be married. We didn't already establish that.
No, but she said alone. She said alone. If you're getting cootie cat, you're not alone. Somebody's there. Somebody alone.
Well, I don't think a man.
There's a difference between being alone and lonely.
Yeah, I don't think a man will never be alone. That's why not to bring the young lady up again who had the situation, but she's in a situation where it's really, really she's in a rare situation because she's probably going to end up getting married again. A lot of times women don't get that luxury
Yep.
to continue to get married like that, but a man can get married every 6 months if he chooses to. It's unfair. It's unfair, but it is a lot of times in a situation where a lot of men don't go that long without having another woman around. The thing is that we control
10 months.
who we get married to and who we get
Absolutely.
proposed to.
Absolutely.
Y'all just control the sex part of it. You can't force nobody to marry you. We
Nope.
have to be able to propose this
Money,
to you.
I actually disagree with you. I think the woman controls everything.
Well,
Really? Please explain. I got it here. I just want to know.
Oh, you want me to tell you why?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, the woman control, and we can close at this because I know I asked Frank to tell you. So
Okay.
if you want a woman's number, who has to say yes?
She does.
If you want to take out, who has to say yes?
She does.
If you want to take out again, who has to say yes?
She does.
If she don't like the restaurant, who says we're gonna change it?
Oh,
She
yeah.
does. Okay,
hmm
sex for the first time, who controls it?
Absolutely her.
To get married to her, to get in a committed relationship, who controls that? Who gives the yes?
The dude.
She does. No,
Proposal,
she does. She does.
proposal,
Proposal, she gotta say yeah.
marriage,
She gotta say yeah. Nah.
Child.
But I'm true.
child too.
True. Yeah. She
Okay,
gotta be
I rest
able,
my
yeah.
case.
Yeah. I get
I
that.
think
But
men
but
control the
this-
relationship with that
this
shit.
this my thing. None of those
Just a
things
little
are
OG
going
wisdom.
to happen. Yeah, I get it. But none of those things are going to happen without me anyway.
right.
That's my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it still boils down to, okay, you don't get married without me saying, hey, me even
But
giving you
she
the opportunity
controls
to
the
say
yes,
yes or no.
though. Yeah.
Shit. But a lot of times they want it more than you do anyway. I'm
Absolutely.
just saying.
Hey, money, we know
Hey,
that.
I'm
But
a
I get
woman.
what you're saying.
Not all the time.
This is a good conversation. I like to have that conversation longer with you. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. We can
I mean,
have that conversation.
I mean, especially now in the world, the woman controls everything. You try to have sex, and she don't want to. What happens?
I ain't gonna
Right,
go
Charles.
with they control everything though.
They
I
control
ain't-
everything. They control everything about a relationship, bro.
To a degree, like I think it's
She
one in
can give
the
you hell in the house, and you will give in just so that you won't be in that house having hell.
Facts.
Or you gonna find you the other woman. I'm sorry, I forgot who I was talking to.
come
Yeah,
on,
or that,
come on, man. Come on.
Right,
You
baby.
gonna give hell
Bless
to
you, Bishop. Bless you, Bishop.
Wait,
men not put up with a woman with good sex and don't even like her because she controls that situation. Their narrative, right?
But I'm gonna tell you this though. That woman could not have peace in that household unless that man is doing what he's supposed to do. If he's providing,
I disagree with you. She controls the peace too.
okay, so if he is not providing, if he is not protecting, if he is not creating the environment, if he is the man creates a peaceful environment by him doing what he's supposed to.
That's provision. That's not peace.
But you can't have peace without the provision.
Yeah, but you can't have peace without her. She can make it very difficult. I don't care how much you bring in, how much provision you
Especially
bring.
if Taurus.
Okay, let me ask you
Oh
this.
hell.
Okay, let me ask you this, Bishop.
Uh-huh.
If a woman has a weak man, she is not going to be at peace with herself because she is not going to respect him because she can run all over him.
She gonna let him know. She gonna let him know by not making it peaceful. Yet I'm saying at the end of the day, why you think the saying is a man brings security and the man brings a woman wants security and the man wants peace.
But he has to create. I think he has to create that environment because a man can't expect peace from a woman he done made miserable though. He has to create that environment.
No,
Because he's the leader. He sets the tone.
There's a lot of leaders that may set that tone, but the woman, if she's unhappy in some other area, you ain't got to this part in life. See, I was married for 20 years and I was married to somebody older. And you can provide all you want to, but when they go through that change of life, brother, you rather live in another house. Trust me when I'm saying it.
And then I also feel like a lot of men think that providing is number one for all women, and that's just not true
And it's
for
not.
all women.
But
You know
see,
what I mean? A
y'all
lot of
told
people
me-
feel like, hey, I'm providing, I'm being the man. A man does not just consist of providing, because we're living in an era now that women are working just as much and just as hard. So that might not be the number one top tier for every
no,
woman.
what I'm saying, y'all the one who place limitation on providing. Like
A lot of
providing
women,
does not necessarily
but I
mean.
think a lot of women who set that bar are women who are providing for themselves most of the time.
Did
But
you
a
hear what
man
you
can
just said?
provide-
Wait. Did you hear what you just said?
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
do what?
Me or him?
The women. No, it's right.
No,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of women set the bar
they-
of wanting something that they can't provide for themselves.
But
They
I'm
put-
saying he just said that y'all set the tone for that provision and security. That means they still got the yes, sir.
I mean, I understand that to a degree, but I'm saying this, like when a man say I'm providing, we are not saying it's materialistic, because providing security is not limited to physical security. It's emotional security. You know, is all these times. If she's suspecting that he's having a side sneaky link or something like that, she's going to be insecure. She's going to be insecure. So he's providing emotional security, financial security, physical security. Like his presence in that home it exceeds so much more. Like we provide more than just the
They're
physical.
not just looking, but then because women are not just looking. They're not just looking. They come in with security. They don't really need you. But
They need us. They need us. They need us. They need us.
This is my thing when it comes to the providing, because I'm super big on it. Once again, this came from my granddad, so I just ain't been able to break apart from this shit. But this my thing. Y'all are right. It is a bunch of women that's coming into situations more established now than they've ever been. You know what I'm saying? You got more female bosses, more female entrepreneurs. You got like they doing their thing. The problem is though, and is when you are a provider, do they want to continue this, or is it the fact that you can provide to such a high level that you give them the option to continue doing what they doing? That's my thing. Like it's one thing to do this because you have to, baby. But this is a whole different thing when you live with me and you no longer have to do this no more. Like now it's up to you to pick your option. It's like, okay, I want to continue to, chase this, or I've built this, I want to continue to do that. But at the same time, like, you know what I mean, these shoulders weren't meant for you to carry this load that long. So
Right,
like, hey,
right.
But we all know also letting a man carry a whole load come with a whole nother load that you don't want to deal with. I will never in my life allow a man to completely take care of me financially. Never, because I know what comes with it.
What comes with it? What comes with it?
You can't go nowhere. Can't do nothing.
A whole other topic for a whole other day.
A whole other time for a whole other day.
All right.
Yeah, because we already know when a man is in complete control over everything, that comes with you needing that man.
Your man's supposed to have 100% control over you.
Okay, we're talking about financially and providing.
100%
Talk
control.
about controlling as my
husband.
And not a man supposed to have control of you, your husband. That's what a lot of y'all lack too.
That's your man, right?
Yeah, my husband, not my man. Because dating, you can be my man, my husband, with a capital H. Okay.
Your husband's supposed to have 100% control.
When you give a man that type of power to have control over everything, that comes with I'm gonna have a woman once a month, 365 days a year. That comes with all of that stuff because you need me. And that's fine. But that's why I will never allow. I don't want that. I want to be able to work and make us grow. I don't want to just be like, even if I'm not working a 9 to 5, I still gotta have some type of income to make us grow. That's just me personally. I wouldn't. I don't think I
want leverage. You want some. You want some leverage in the
leverage.
Yeah, not having leverage.
Call it what it is, man.
I know what comes with it, but we can talk about that next week on the finale because y'all know where
all right.
All right, we're gonna end. We're gonna end. That's a good ending point.
Let your man control you.
Next week is the finale.
No,
oh God. Next week is the season finale. They're gonna get the last word now.
Right.
Right. They're gonna get the last word now. Watch. Next week is the season finale of Frankly Speaking. Thank y'all for accepting me. This was an easy assignment. Thank y'all, and thank you, Frank, for allowing me. He tried to come in 2 or 3 times. He's in a bad place with bad Wi-Fi. He couldn't even, it was all swirling. But thank you all for allowing me to sit in tonight with you all. And it was really
Great
easy.
job, Bishop.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Bless you, Bishop.
Y'all made it easy. Hey, make sure y'all send a cash app. Let Frank know, that you support him and all that he's doing. Cash app, Frank Rated Third. PayPal, Frankly Speaking. Frankly Speaking. Next week, the same time, same place. The finale will take place, so make sure you don't miss it. Don't forget, if you can cash app or PayPal. And also, again, coming to radio, Frankly Speaking, Frank Rated Third, coming soon. FM 104, AM 1240. No matter where you are, you can tune in because we streams now. So thank y'all very much for being the panel, and thank y'all for accepting me, the old guy in the room. I appreciate y'all so much, and we are going to end. Let me find the video, y'all. There's so many videos here. I ain't got to do this on Monday night. So here
Thank you for your guidance tonight, Bishop.
No problem. I'm supposed to play outro now. All right, y'all. We out of here, y'all. Peace.